Oh, well, I mean, there's no way he doesn't go far, right? Ooh. Arsene versus Jiraiya. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. We're going there. Ooh, Robin Hood or Vusky. Okay, this might be a little controversial. No! Wait, no, now it gets really hard. You have something to say?
You got something you want to say to me, pal?
Yeah, I do.
Just say it to my face, Screen. Come on.
Let's see it. Let's see. Here, hey, tweet this interaction out, and you'll get a 1K more likes off of me once again.
Hey, aren't you the guy who likes high school girls?
So we're gonna do this. We're gonna rank every demon, every persona in, I guess, Persona. I don't know how many they actually list here, but my guess is that it's gonna have all of them. Seems like a lot. And we'll meme from there. Round of 256. Oh my god. No, more choices in the... Oh, okay, no. Okay, just do this then. Oh, there's 246 in total. Okay, so this will cut out some of them. That's okay. We'll just go off what we got. Shikioji or Throne? Ooh. I'm going pretty much off design, obviously. You know? Which one goes harder? Should I move my cam? I'm gonna be blocking things here. I do that. Better or worse? Probably better. Okay. I gotta go with my boy Shikioji. I think he's gonna go high. I love Shikioji. Prometheus or Shiva? Ooh, Shiva's hard, but there's other personas that have, like, the same... it's probably religious, right? The same, like, type of, like, design and look better. And Prometheus just, like... I don't even fully understand what it's supposed to be, but boy, does it look cool. Oh, this might be biased, but I have to give it to Athena. Look at this. This is some, like, I'm gonna prove how uneducated on this type of stuff I am, but this is, like, some, historical shit. Hold on. Athena. I'm not gonna be proving... Greek goddess. Okay, cool. Close enough. The first thing I get... Oh my god, the AI is taking over. The third image is an AI-generated Athena image. Yeah, I'm going Athena. Callisto or Beelzebub? Oh, this is actually hard. Why does she have... Or, whatever the f it is. Why does it have a shoe on its face? Beelzebub's classic, though. He's a big old fly. It makes me really uncomfortable to look at, to be honest with you. But that's a good thing. Shit, I don't know. I think on one hand, I think this is like, I'm kind of a sucker for the humanoid ones, because I think when you can make a human-ish design interesting like this, like, it's like all, you know, I'm not even sure 100% what these are, but like roped up or something, got it going down, right? Like, that's all cool. The color scheme's nice, but Beelzebub's just like classic. It's so like unfair, but it's like so classic. I have to go. I'm sorry. The big old bike or Onmoroki? It's gotta be the bike, right? It's gotta be Johanna. Making it literally just a bike is just such a simple but cool thing. Also, the reveal will always go hard. A persona? No, dude. That's a bike. Yeah, no, that's hard. That's free. Oh, don't give me the on personas. I'm so biased. Oh, this is dope too, though. Simon Kongu or Hecate. This one's cool. I like the they kind of look like monkeys, anyways. I assume they're supposed to be, right? That is really cool, actually. But like, Hecate's my least favorite of On's personas, but it's still hard. The whole like just having the typically it's like men. I guess in this one they kind of look like dogs, but if you could call it that, whatever these monsters are, right? Kind of chained up, like that is that I love it. I love it. It's so cool. I have to. No, I mean this is dope, but I feel like the monkeys are carrying. I like the whole design here. The whole I don't even know if you call these antler. I'm gonna get so many things wrong, by the way. I know there's like probably some sort of imagery to religious, historical, some other bullshit, mythology to back a lot of these things up. I'm just describing what I see. I calls them as I see them, okay? But to me, they look like antlers with like, is that like 6 set of eyes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 3 sets of eyes, 6 eyes in total. Yeah, I'm biased. Fuck, sorry. Nose. Is this a P5X render? God, the P5X renders do look good. That's the best thing this game has given us. Or Naja Raga. Or, sorry. I said Naja Raga. It's Naga Raja. All the way around. Or Amano Uzume. There's an old YouTube video of mine where I think I butchered the pronunciation of this one. I think it said Aim No Azum or some bullshit. I've never been good at pronouncing things. I think I'm gonna go Amano Uzume. I think. He's always been okay. Mr. Raja. I like his spear. It's cool. It's kind of chiseled, but like, I don't know. I don't even know. Is this like a snake? The whole like turning like half man, half whatever. That's a cool concept. Little overdone though. I think you could do more to make it interesting. But I don't hate him. But I think Amano Uzume is clear. And I don't know. I say that, but like this is just like, to me, this speaks to me as like a pretty woman with fans. But you know what? Sometimes that works. Oh, shit. I think Koryu's got this, right? Mithras is cool. I like him. He's decent in Persona 3 Reload, too. They made him... I don't even know if he's necessarily better than he is in the other games, but I just feel like for his level he's pretty good. At least I used him a lot. But Koryu's just a big-ass dragon, and sometimes big-ass dragon, it works. Here it works. Lakshmi? Lakshmi? I don't know the pronunciation. Or, oh god. Odysseus? Oh my god, I shouldn't have done this because I have to say the names. Again, I'm gonna call them like I see them, okay? Although there isn't too much to describe here. They are just really pretty designs. This guy's got some cool swords, though. I think I'm gonna go Odysseus. I like his face. He's got like this like metal-looking face with these almost look like glasses. I don't know what they're supposed to be. They always look like sunglasses or whatever. I like his lips, very defined. Here I'm like, yeah, this is cool and all. But again, I think there's a lot of personas that look like this. This one. There's a lot of demons that look like this, but this one I think sticks out more. And I think when you stick out and you're cool, I think that works more for me naturally. Oh shit! I already said. Oh, but Nemesis is cool. I don't want to give no hate to Nemesis, but Carmen's absolutely winning this. I love how intricate some of these designs are, because this isn't something that should really work in motion. Like she's literally stepping on this hardy-eyed man. She's got the other one. Actually, she's got them both chained up with vines. What a cool design. I will always say On has the best Persona designs out of any party member if we're talking consistently. It's just gorgeous. I don't know. The whole femme fatale stuff, I think they really did a good job making a visual component to that. I'm gonna put my mic closer to my face. I think I'll do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be too loud now though. Maybe I'll just turn my mic down. I'll turn my mic down, but put it closer to my face, so hopefully you can hear me better. I think that's fine, right? Let me hear my audio real quick. Speak. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'm doing Carmen. I'm going Carmen. I love Carmen. Ooh, Robin Hood or Vasuki? Vasuki? I don't know. Okay, this might be a little controversial. I've always thought Robin Hood was just okay. He looks goofy, but I like that for it. I like that about him. I like his big-ass feathered bow, and he even has Robin Hood written on it. A little bit of a narcissist. Fits with not only a catcher's character, but also plays to my interests. That being said, I mean, I might still like him more than Vasky, I think. Vasky's fine. I like all the arms going on. But I think I wish I could give more in like terms of their lore, but there's gotta be few people who actually know all the lore behind the characters, right? I mean, Robin Hood, okay, that one's a give. But Jesus. But I think I still have to go Robin Hood. The ones that were uniquely made for party members, I think they just... Maybe they can do more because they're kind of like, instead of being like, hey, we're gonna build off of these demons we've already done, and even though we can change the way they look or whatever, we still have to like stick to their lore and whatnot, right? But you can kind of do whatever the f you want with the original ones. Daisojo or Horus? That's hard. Daisojo's really cool. I'm not actually, no, this is easy for me. I do like how bright Horus shines very brightly, Horus, in the games, but no, I'm going Daisojo. Oh, Alice or McCoy? I think it's gotta be Alice, right? Like, Alice is, for all intents and purposes, just a scary little girl. But that's a dope design. McCoy has always been, like, kind of unsettling. Like, look at his eyes. Look at this eyes. Okay? Don't let his height scare you off. Even his limbs, look how they end here. Like, I wouldn't want to touch this. I don't know what texture this would even be. And he's got a boomerang. What a cool little guy. What a cool little guy. But Alice is Alice, and I think Alice is going to go high. Oh. Fortuna? It's Fortune, right? But like with an A, so Fortuna. Probably. And Pale Rider. Fortuna is a nice-looking woman with a like a wheel in the middle of her. That must suck, or maybe that's amazing. Actually, look, she gets to play it. She gets to like move it. Actually, that's dope. I do the same thing. If I had that, I'd just be spinning it all the time. That's actually cool. Like her hair, cute little hair, yellow eyes. That's always attractive. Don't know what's going on with this thing, but cool, right? They're both kind of like. Actually, this is. Oh my god! Look how far this goes down. That's nice, right? And she's a barefoot waifu. I shouldn't have said that. Meanwhile, over here, we have Death himself riding a horse, okay? I'm not even hating, because that's cool. But I think Fortuna's a little bit more out there, and I think I appreciate it more because of that. Kaiwan or Thor? Kaiwan is a nice little star. Nice little star. I love his color scheme. The purple, yellow, and black, those are all colors that look really nice together. And then the red eyes, that's actually really nice. Like his like little like palish lips still. Thor is you know, I think most people at least understand generally the idea behind Thor, especially because the Marvel character is very popular, obviously. This is a good interpretation of it, I think. Still got the hammer. But I feel like I'm gonna get cooked. But I think I like Kaiwan better. Something about him speaks to me. Maybe it's honestly it might just be the color palette. I just really like the color palette, and I'm gonna pick him because of that. Yeah, Thor does look very monstrous. That's true, and that is cool. Odin. He's got his cock out. Got his big old sphere. Eye patch, helmet. He's cool. Is he the one... Who am I thinking of? Who's the one who learns Thunder Rain in P3? Is it him? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, Odin got me through so much of the original P3. Can't do this in Reload, because I changed how the skill works. But in the original P3, I think... Didn't Thunder Rain have a 100% shock rate? You could so many bosses with that. That was so stupid. Because you could crit off shock really easily. Then we have Psyche, probably. Psyche's got a little. Oh, actually, this is really beautiful. Got a nice dress. Got the. I don't even know what I'm looking at really, but these wings. And when I say I don't know what I'm looking at, typically it's a good thing, because it's creative and it's making me think and it's making me change the way I view certain things, which is always cool. I think I've got. I mean, Odin, thank you, brother. But for all the Thunder Rains that we've shared, but I've got to go. I've got to go Psyche or Psych. I have to say the name again later, even though I don't know how it's said. Abaddon or Satan? Oh, two powerhouses. Okay. Okay. I never understood, by the way. Is this interpretation of Satan female, or does he just have really big breasts? I don't. Or is it just like gender isn't even a thing that's like. I don't know. I've always viewed Satan as a male, but maybe that's just because he's been portrayed like that a lot in popular media. He might not necessarily have to be. I can show this, by the way. This is art, okay? So, chill out. I think the lore in the game calls him a male, so he just happens to have those breasts. Yeah, shout out to him, okay? Abaddon is like a disgusting looking creature, okay? But that's I do love it about him, okay? When this guy comes and he f***s up your whole party, that's how you know. That's how you know he's a Giga Chad. Look at that big old tooth. Always showing his uvula, I think that's called, right? Disgusting looking. He's just like in general, he's just like a disgusting looking creature. He kind of reminds me of Slime, but a lot cooler, because I think this is a lot more menacing. But Satan's just got so much going on. Like, you know, when you're adapting Satan into something like this, you gotta show out, okay? You have to show out because he's Satan, you know? He's iconic to everyone. Everyone knows who Satan is. And I think this is a good interpretation of him. Not what I expected when I first saw him in Mega 10. Didn't expect Satan to look like this, but I don't mind him. Ooh, I apologize, Biako, but Thanatos has got to, I mean, right? Like, I mean, Thanatos is one of my favorite Persona designs. Full stop. I think Thanatos looks incredible. Thanatos is god of death, right? Thanatos, personification of death. Cool. Yeah, I mean, the coffins, right? That's... They're kind of chained to him. That's dope. I'm not sure what this is, but it looks scary. Another sword he's holding. Like, Thanatos always looks so incredible to me. Like, I love it. Look at his face, too. God, they kind of butchered it a little bit in Reload, but the original cutscene where you see Makoto awaken, you see Thanatos for a little bit, and he starts... doesn't he literally eat the shadow? Right? There's so much expression from this otherwise dead-looking face. I don't know how to put it. It just gives off a certain vibe. This guy, alright? Cool little kitty, okay? I like cool little kitty, but it's absolutely Thanatos. It's not even close. Arahabaki, I think that's how you say that, and Red Rider. Okay, so we got rid of Pale Rider, okay, and he's back with a vengeance, because now he's got a red horse, okay? And I will admit, the red horse is slightly cooler. Do like the red horse. Arahabaki, on the other hand, is the who repels physical. Everyone knows him. Iconic. I'm pretty sure he's just literally based off, like, a real statue. Like, I'm pretty, like, if I just search... Yeah, Arahabaki, like, this is a real guy. Okay, most of them are Persona memes, but, like, this is, like, a real statue you can find somewhere in the world, right? Yeah, why are they all Mega 10 posts? Gods and Demons Wiki, here we go. Ancient Japanese god who was worshipped before the realization of Shintoism. They took everything from me. My people, my family, my memories. How do I even know if I even existed? Wow, deep. Yeah, this is like a real guy, okay? And you know what? Sometimes if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Helios, I've cats. Or Queen Mob. Okay, this is actually hard. This is actually a hard one. I do like humanoid cat. That is always fun. Okay, love the eyes too, and then the kind of the clothing items kind of covering up if there's even a mouth there. That's cool. Okay. Queen Mob though, she is befitting of her title. Okay, this is a queen to me. This is how a queen should look. Okay, no more of that generic okay, Queen Elizabeth garbage. Okay, look at this. Look how stylish this is. Green and purple. Again, I'm a sucker for like purple's a really nice color. When it's done right. The red arms here, like there's just so much more going on here that I feel like I can't snub it, and I won't. Don't give me these hard ass names. Mew? I don't know. That's my best guess. Or Joker Degrade, or Degrade, depending on how we're feeling today. Oh, these are both actually really cool for different reasons. I don't even know what's going on here. This looks like somebody like made this in Photoshop and then just kept pressing Control-C, Control-V and just copy and pasted it all the way down. Not a bad thing though. Love that. Love that for it. Okay. Nice nice kicks too. Look at that. Like that. Those fingers. You slide that inside me. I'm dying instantly, and probably any other normal human being. Over here though, got this big ol'. I don't even know how to begin to describe this. It almost looks like this is probably wrong, but it looks like it's almost rooting from the ground. Got the big ol' mouth. What that mouth do? Nice teeth, right? It's a scary monster design. I've seen similar scary monster designs, so I don't know if it's the most unique. This is actually really hard. I like both, but for different reasons. But I think this one's more unsettling. I think this one's a little bit more interesting to look at. I'm gonna go with this one. Astarchi or Jatayu? Okay. Okay, here we go. This is actually probably my least popular Persona 5 party member persona tag, okay? Never been big on most of Haru's personas. Okay, don't really care about melody. How you say it? Like it's spelled Milady, but I always hear the voice actor say Millet, so it's whatever. Anyway, you get the point. And her third awakening is kind of reminiscent of it, so I've never been huge on it. Astarchi is the one I do like though. It's very different from the other two, but okay, this is gonna sound crazy. Okay, you know the first thing I think of when I see this, and this is. Somebody might be able to predict it, but it's this, okay? It's this. It's the FNAF cupcake, okay? Something about it just speaks like that to me, even though I'm almost certain that's probably supposed to be a skull. Love the design, though. Love, like, the pink, the eyes, too. Almost remind me of the psychokinesis skills in P5, too. Nice little ring at the top. And then we've got this, more traditional figure coming out of the top here with the big ol' hoop or whatever. Also going around here. I just love this design. I don't know. I don't even know like how it works. It also spins, which is cool. I've got to go with this one, I think. Jatayu, again, cool. These are like, I feel like I'm snubbing the more simple designs, but simpler designs aren't worse. It's just a lot of these complicated designs look really good. So I've got to go with it, yeah. Ooh, Seth or Virtue. Shit. These are both very traditional looking in the sense that Seth, big old black dragon, and Virtue, kind of looking like some sort of, I might be wrong, looking like some sort of like statue type thing to me. At least the pose definitely gives that off. With the nice wings, probably some religious figure, I assume, right? If I Google Virtue, I'm going to get the word Virtue, so I shouldn't have done that. Virtue, religion. That's not helping, it's just giving me the definition of virtue under religion. Religious figure. Why don't I just go to the Megaten wiki and read where they got them from? How about that? Virtue, or strongholds, are part of the second sphere of the Christian hierarchy of angels. Yeah, it's an angel. Okay, sure. There's gotta be statues of this, right? Is this a real thing? It's gotta be. I'm learning today, okay? Virtue Angel Statue. IDK. These all just look the same to me. Okay, I don't know. I'm not smart enough. But either way, looking good. I can't fully make out what this is supposed to be, but kind of looks like a heart just because of the red. Almost like thorn-like things beside. I'm not 100% sure, but looks good. Kind of a sucker for the big old black dragon though sometimes, you know? I don't know though. The colors here are a lot more interesting. The blue and the green do really complement each other. It does give off a very heavenly vibe. I'm gonna go, I had to think about this. I think I'm still gonna side with Seth. It might just be personal bias from the games, but I just like Seth. I don't know. Karanzan? And, oh my god, and Fabelsag? I'm not 100% confident in either of those pronunciations. But maybe it's Tronson? I don't know, man. I don't. Stop giving me these hard-ass names, bro. Oh my god. If I could just pull up the pronunciation from the games, that'd be so nice, but I'm not afforded that luxury. I'm gonna be honest with you. This one's cool. It's like a bunch of heads and this like ghastly I say that because of the gas coming out of it, but like this like gas-like fused together weird ass contraption. This guy looks like a funny crab though, or maybe lobster. Actually, it's probably more accurate, right? And I like that, and I'm voting because of that. Orpheus, or I've never known how to say this guy's name. Okuninoshi. Okuninoshi. That's probably right. That sounds right. Okay, Orpheus again is gonna be a little bias. Protagonist, P3, iconic in this series. Hair, I don't know if this is intentional, but I'm sure it probably was. Hair always reminded me of Makoto's. Not exactly the same, but definitely the hair going over the eye, and whatnot. Love the harp. He plays it when he does some skills. That's always cool. Okuninoshi, cool. Very traditional looking, I guess this is samurai type stuff, right? This makes me realize how much like mythology and shit I should probably read. But it is cool. Like the little dagger he's got on him. But Orpheus, again, more out there, more interesting, and very well executed, and that's just gonna sometimes just win you the round. And more iconic if we're giving it that too. Yeah, alright. Joker. Oh, I've got to give it to Joker, I think, already. Or Naga. Is Naga any relation to Nagaraja? I assume so. There's like, they look similar enough. Yeah. There's got to be some sort of relation here. Right? Yeah. And cool, but I do think I prefer Nagaraja. And in general, I mean, Joker's just Joker. Look at this classic clown-looking, trickster-looking. Look at his little. What are those? Those smiley faces on his gloves. God, what a cool design. Yeah, it's absolutely going to Joker. It's not even close. Ellie Gore, High Pixie. High Pixie got her like. Hey, I'm not gonna hate. Okay. Hi Pixie. Probably. I don't know if I like it more than Pixie. I'm gonna have to see Pixie if she's on here. You know, pretty typical. I'd say typical, but like, there's definitely a few things where they alter from the typical Pixie design. This one looks a little bit less. What's the word I'm thinking of? Like, if I were to show you, for example, the no, I'm not gonna find it. I don't know. Are pixies fairies? Can I ask that question? Are they, like... Pixie is a mythological creature of British folklore. Okay, yeah, it can be grouped as a fairy. Yeah, okay, here, like this. Origin of the word pixie is uncertain. It could have come from the Swedish dialectical... That word, meaning small fairy. Okay. Others have disputed this claim, though, to be fair. But it is grouped as a fairy. Looks a little different from a typical fairy design that I think I'd see in, like, even maybe games like Legend of Zelda. Like, it's got the wings down and stuff, but it looks a little more human to me. And it's still got some interesting things going on with its clothing items. That being said, cool red... I don't even know what's going on with this guy. I don't know what he's supposed to be. He's got the little horns. He's got the nice red armor. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Red armor always looks better, okay? I can give you this argument, because if I were to show you the Stormtrooper from Star Wars, and I'm not much of a Star Wars guy, fair warning, okay? This is cool, okay? This is Stormtrooper design, cool, right? Then, in the... I think this was the sequel trilogy, and those movies suck, but I think they introduced these there. I think that's the introduction. Again, not a big Star Wars guy, to be fair. They made them red. That looks cool. It just looks cool to me. I don't know. Red just always looks better with these types of things. The design is a little different. But, what I'm trying to say, red armor equals cool sometimes, okay? I've always... If I were to have armor IRL, it'd be black or red, okay? One of those two colors. Black if I'm feeling particularly edgy. Red if I want to stand out. And he's riding a dope-ass horse, and he's got this big-ass spear. Yeah, I can't not pick him, I think. Raoul or Vishnu? Okay, I do really like Vishnu. But, some of these are just setups, man. Some of these are just setups. This is just unfair. I don't want to hate Vishnu. Vishnu's looking also looking cool. Vishnu's cool. I googled this to be sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Hinduism, right? Yeah, I kind of figured based on the way it looks. Hindu has some cool ass imagery, okay? But Raoul. For the same reasons I picked Joker earlier, okay? A lot of them apply here. He's got that wicked old smile. Got the nice... Is this like a fedora? I'm not sure. He's got a nice hat. Big ass, like, almost mechanical looking wings. Actually, hold on. Let me read. Let me find this. I translated, machine translated, keep in mind, because obviously I don't know Japanese. The entire P5R art book, so I could read some of the things I had to say. And I think I remember Raoul's being vaguely interesting, but that being said, I don't remember what they actually said. I do have the pictures here. Okay, this is going to be a scuffed translation, but at first I made various sketches replacing Arsene's clothes with modern ones, but since modern clothes are stylish, I had the problem of losing volume, so I did a lot of trial and error. I kept thinking to myself, what a top hat. You can kind of make out what they were trying to say there. Although the area around the head is slim, we covered the volume by carefully designing detailed suit decorations and artificial wings. Yeah, so they are, I think, supposed to look kind of mechanical. They look almost like, yeah, like put together almost by like a human. The feathers were inspired by a hang glider. Oh, that makes sense, actually. Which is a promise that probably an item that a Phantom Thief would use. There was a plan to use, I'm going to assume maybe jetpacks was how it was supposed to be, to send it flying, but I'm glad it didn't work. Okay. So yeah, it just looks very modern. Yeah, they say the word modern here, modern and cool. I think it's definitely supposed to be like modern Arsene. In fact, I think there's an unused text calling something Neo Arsene, right? Maybe that was that. Maybe it was something else. I'm not sure. But probably, I think it was unused in the original game. I don't know. I think it's just supposed to be a very modern, very cool looking Arsene. And for the similar reasons that I like Arsene, that I liked Joker earlier, I'd have to go Raoul. I like Vishnu, okay? I'm sorry. Look at all the shit he's holding. What a talented man. Look at him. He's got one hand on a flower, one hand on this thing, one hand on, I guess it's a shell, right? magic conch shell. Then he's got this thing around him. Like, there's so much going on here, and it's really cool. And he still has time to slay by having one hand on his hip. But I've got to give it to Earl. I'm sorry. I'm gonna butcher this one. Mokuten. Shit, that's probably so white of a pronunciation. Ko Mokuten. How do you say that? Ko or ku? Like ko? Ko Moku? Whatever. Or Windows Vista. Interesting. This is a very angry looking man. If I saw this guy, I wouldn't f with him. I'd be like, hey man, alright. Alright. Here you go, brother. Okay? Not with this guy. Okay? Definitely intimidates me more than the one on the right. That being said, I don't know what's going on here, okay? No, I'm gonna say it. The demons are talking to me. My dick's confused, okay? I don't even know what this is. I don't know what's going on here. We've got, like the gears, but I like it. I like whatever's happening. I don't know what's happening, but I like it. And I'm picking it. Pixie, or how do you say this? Is it Eo? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Pixie, we got rid of High Pixie earlier. I think I'm actually a little bit more partial to regular Pixie. I like her hair. Almost like looks like a very like 80s, 90s like hairstyle for like a typical like woman haircut-ish, right? Nice little fairy wings. You know, it's cute. Eo, though, I've never been able to really make out what this is supposed to be. Is it a bull? Like, I'm not sure. But then it's got, like, a little opening here, almost, like, coffin-like, which makes sense with P3's Themes of Death, because this is Yukari's, at least in that game. Nice hair. Cute little X thing, closed eyes, like all of this in this render at least. It's speaking to me. Oh, is it a cow head? Is that what it's supposed to be? Okay. Either way, yeah, yeah. The death type looking personas always speak to me because I like the edge sometimes. Kopatengu or Garuda. Oh wait, how you say those? Okay. Kopatengu, silly little guy. Look at him. Look at his nose. He looks like Pinocchio, but he doesn't even have eyes. How does he see? Only one. We'll never truly know. Got a little thing around him. I guess it's like a scroll, right? It looks like it's almost like tied up or whatever. Open it up. Maybe you get to read his lore. I don't know. Don't know why the branches are here, but sure. Garuda, cool looking bird. Got the little ancient stuff around him. Got a little scarf or whatnot. Yeah, like, cool looking bird. I'm going Kopatengu. He's a silly little guy, and I like him for that. Shit. I don't know. Jikukuten? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Or Samael. Okay. Okay. Another guy I would never f with, okay? Right? Got the nice armor, got the little sword, looks a little angry, like his hair, got a little bit of a man bun. But Samael, 3, maybe more eyes, who even knows, right? Dragon looking. Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah, of course, it's gotta be him. Uriel or Venus? Oh, shit. This might be a wipe. Uriel's cool. Typical religious kind of looking archangel, angel. Don't fully know the differences between those two things. Dope. Looks cool. Nice sword. Hype. I don't know what's happening here. There's balls everywhere. There's spherical things all over the place, but I love it. It gives me like a very ice-looking look. These almost look like shells to me. Like, I don't fully understand what's happening here, but I like it, yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy, I think. Oh boy, who are you? Kumhonda? Handa? I have no idea. I'm probably wrong on both of those. I feel like this is like easy to say, and I'm just an idiot. This one I can say though. Michael, religious biblical name. Again, similar reasons to Uriel from before, though I think I like Uriel a little more. I'm picking this guy. I'm picking this guy. The H is silent? Oh, Kumanda. Oh. Ooh. Cendrillon versus Kamo Suzuno. Okay. Cendrillon, reminiscent of Cinderella, because I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna Google this, Cendrillon, Cinderella in brackets, is an opera described as a fairy tale in 4 acts by Jules Massenet. I think I said that right. To a French something. I don't know why I can't say this word. Whatever. It's like booklet in French or something. Yeah, okay, it's like French Cinderella, okay? Yeah, and it's very reminiscent. It's got the glass, obviously, you know, the glass slipper is like iconic to that story. The whole glass look. For yeah, pointy. I don't know if she's actually wearing slippers, but maybe. Like just like a really gorgeous design. I don't know. This one is just like very, very beautiful. I like the little bow too. It's so cute. Yeah. Kamo Suzuno, very angry bean. Got a big old sword. So when I actually ran polls for every party member's persona in P5, when I had use case 3 against each other, I thought Kamo Suzuno would come out at the bottom, because I've always liked Goemon better, and I've always liked Gorokichi better. I've always thought Kamo Suzuno was the weakest one. Somehow this one won, though, so I guess there's a lot more fans of this one than I thought. Maybe people, I think I've seen people say Goemon, and I guess Gorokichi by extension, look too goofy. But I don't know. I don't necessarily agree. I think they're more interesting, and Cendrillon's sweeping. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just such a beautiful glass design. How could I not? Anzu or Kodama, I think. Okay, brother. We've had a lot of these birds now. I don't hate the birds, but not the most partial to them. Don't have the biggest love towards them either. Just going Kodama. I don't know. They're both pretty basic. Kodama's basic, like very, very simple. I feel like a lot of people could redraw things like this, right? It's not the most complicated, I assume. But like in its simplicity, it gives off a certain vibe. He looks a little goofy. Kind of looks like an Earthbound type character, if that makes sense. Like the swirls, yeah, I don't know. He just gives off a cute little vibe. Bird lion, yeah, true. That was a bird lion, not just a bird. Good point. Oh, I still don't know how to say this. Is it like Penthesilea? Maybe? Or Tamlin, I think. Tamlin, again, few guys that look a little bit similar to this one. But kind of a mainstay at this point. Penthesilea, though, honestly, they give off similar vibes. These two kind of give off similar vibes. I feel like I could ship these two, okay? Similar vibes, but I think Penthesilea has the edge here, because if it has a face, it's not showing it. Smart. Tactics. Never let them see your face. Why? That's a good question. But I'm sure there's some. Well, I don't know. You can't get stabbed in the face. So you gotta put. If you're in a sword fight, you gotta put the sword through the little hole. You can't put your sword in my hole. No way. Your sword's too big for my. Okay, yeah. Moving on. Penthesilea. Futsunishi? Or is the I silent? Is it Suki? I think so. I don't know. I've actually always been partial to I'm gonna just say Suki. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh, sorry, wait. Look at Penthesilea's breast. Oh, sorry, wait. Okay, look at Penthesilea's breast. No, pause. Okay, Jesus Christ. Hold on, I think I'm being asked that for more reasons than just the first thought. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, there's this one. It's a lot more. There's a lot more stuff on it. It's like a cross-like design here. This one's got nothing. I guess there's probably a lore reason for that. There's a lore reason. Dope shit ever. Dude, I need to read some of this mythology shit, bro. When the hero lifted her helm, he fell in love. Oh, so she can't. Okay, so she does have a face behind that, I guess then. When the hero lifted her helm, he fell in love and agreed to return her body unharmed to the Trojans for proper burial. The brutish Thersites mocked him for the mercy, and some say gouge out Penthesilea's eye with a spear. Why do I say sphere? Spear. For this, Achilles slew him. Jesus. Look, bro, it's just... Look, man, can't fault, bro. Is there like a depiction of her face? I'm kind of curious. What made bro fall in love? Oh, well, I mean, I guess now that I think about it, it'd be up to interpretation. Yeah, there's probably like a million different interpretations of what she looked like. I think it's because archers had their right breast removed so they wouldn't get in the way. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, because I think that's true, right? I think like that's like a, yeah, that makes sense. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, but she still has like the plate there though. Wouldn't that still like, well, I don't know. Oh, well, I guess she's on archer here, right? Because I guess here she has a sword. So I guess she's not an archer in the... Okay, yeah, fair enough. Reminds me of a Kaguya-sama joke. Not gonna bring that up, though. But those who know. Okay. Okay, cool Penthesilia lore. I didn't know that. Now I'm never not gonna notice that when I use that persona. Thank you. I'm always gonna notice, hey, one breastplate has more on it than the other. That's crazy. Sorry. Anyways, not important. Let's look at my man Suki, okay? And Futsunishi. His name, okay? This is actually, don't underestimate this design, okay? Bunch of swords floating around him, okay? I don't know what his attack animations are in the game, off the top of my head. But, just really cool design. He's kind of taped up on his arms. That's always cool. Yeah, that's always been a cool thing that we still kind of replicate today. Don't a lot of fighters to, like, tape up their arms or their hands? I don't even know if there's like an actual reason behind it other than it looks cool, but sometimes you don't need more reason than that. That being said, you have the Kamoshida haircut. Why do so many people say this to me? Stop. Like, I can't even justify it, because if I do it, I go like, oh, well, Kamoshida, like, he's a decently attractive guy. Like, he's also a pedophile. Like, I can't do it. Like, I can't have shit in this house. Like, okay. Anyway, not important. We're talking about designs here. Look. Cool floating swords versus my man Suki. He's a brute. He's a beast. I love his mouth. This has always been, I've always been kind of drawn to this one for some reason. Underrated design, I will say, I think. Wouldn't put him in, like, my top 10, but always, never see him brought up. Never see him brought up, and he is really cool. Yeah, he's got, like, I guess, like, 8 horns coming out of his thing here. Yeah, I don't know. He's cool, and I like the little waves. I'm going with Suki. Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to think about this one hard. So, uno momento. Okay. Give me a second to derail this real quick. Okay? IncompetentC is in my chat once again. But what's funny is, don't you have SMT if to be playing? Don't you have some if to be playing? You do. Please. He's AFK.
Yeah, let's go back to it.
Oh my god, now he's going to your stream.
Oh my god, Screen! You fucker, are you on my stream right now? Huh? Let's check. Moderators, are you
Anyway, so yeah, that's why we're going to be talking about fucking competency, okay? Hold on, I'm gonna expose him right now. Hold on. If he's gonna come to my stream, then he's gonna come to my stream. And I get to do this right now then. Alright! I'm gonna give more credence, okay? If you saw my pop filter just fell off, I don't care. Okay? If you saw most recent video, okay? We did Persona quizzes, okay? Cool. I mentioned in that stream, okay, how every banger Incompetency has ever had on Twitter. If you follow him on Twitter, which you shouldn't, but you should follow me, okay? If every banger he's ever got in his life has been stealing my jokes, stealing my swag, okay? Half of Incompetency's tweets, anyone who follows that motherfucker, okay? Every funny tweet he's ever had is mine, okay? You can send that to him, because it's true, okay? He steals my jokes and he just tweets them and they get a bunch of likes. Hold on. Yeah, no, they're all mine. They're all mine. He steals all my jokes, okay? Like, hold on, this one. I'm exposing you. Come here. This one. Joker, there's, yeah, this one. Look, 144 likes, okay? Joker, there's a toilet. We can get more skibbity. I said that to him in the call, because I thought it'd be funny. They stole it from me. That was today. Today. Okay? All he wrote his sponsored tweet. Look, I bet if I search this, all of his funny jokes are mine. No, he has more than that. That's not true. That's a lie. Look at this. Look at this. 1.3k likes now. SMTF Enjoyer playing Persona 4 Golden. Oh, who's SMTF Enjoyer? Oh, well, it's only me. It's only Mr. Screenments. Yeah, that's right. Every funny joke ever, it's always been off my back. I am the giver of all things. Okay? Everything you've ever seen, every piece of content, it drives, it comes back to me in some sort of way, in some sort of, I set the tone, I set the culture, okay? Every SMTF meme, and to be fair, I've been also tweeting myself as if I'm not me for like some tweets too, but this is easily, look at this, okay? I've been trolling him, tweet, hate this guy, it's me again. It's me again. It's me again. It's always me. This was so funny. Getting sick of this Discord user in particular. Any Mega 10 game that isn't SMTF. Y'all got any fun? No. True. I'm so funny. All the time. Anyways, all that to say. I even found SMTF soundtrack on Spotify. All that to say, okay? I am the giver of all great things, okay? And I just want that to be known, because I need some respect on my name. Understand, I have set the tone. I have set the culture. Shout out in the most disrespectful way possible. Incompetency, you streaming SMTF. He's trying to beat the whole game. The game sucks. I've been on a few of those streams, so yeah. That's, but, you know, I don't, but hey, when I come through, okay, in the same way I give so many great things, I also give the stream my not only incredible star power, but my incredible sense of humor, talent, ability to make any funny joke out of any given scenario, and most importantly, I give my overwhelming amount of humbleness. So, yeah. That being said, you have something to say?
You got something you want to say to me, pal?
Yeah, I do.
Say it.
I've already said it. I've already said it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just say it to my face, Screen. Come on.
Let's see it. Let's see. Here, hey, tweet this interaction out, and you'll get 1K more fucking likes off of me once again.
Hey, aren't you the guy who likes high school girls?
That's not relevant to this. And even if that was true, okay? Let's not go. The point, look, that's not, look, the point is, hey, look, hey, if that was true, even if that was true, okay, I'm sure if that, again, not true, but if it was, okay, and I were to get convicted for it, you tweet it out to get another banger off my name!
Okay, man. You know, hey, dude. Fucking king of the castle over here, Kamoshida, is trying to take the moral high ground on me. Because I have the business sense to take, you know, who selects screenshots and funny ideas and reappropriate them on my Twitter. Now, you see, I don't want to be lectured to by a pedophile, first of all, okay, right?
No.
But
Sure. Sure. Well, hey, guess what? Didn't you give me, let me ask you if you stand by this claim. Pretty sure you were to call me, you called me, the funniest pedophile you know. Do you still stand by that claim?
I do still stand by that claim. That's actually true. That's actually true. I have to give you credit. Where credit's due?
Good.
That is actually true. I give
Good.
you that. I give you that.
And I'd like to point out for the crowd that I am not a pedophile. And also, we have been ranked, as any non-pedophile would say, legal consenting woman in this tier list, and you have come for my throat when I have done nothing to provoke you.
I want you gone.
Sure. Many
Done.
do. Many do. But you should have gone for the head. Go ahead, try to change my heart, Phantom Thieves. Okay? You're getting you ain't Joker. You ain't
Someone send
changing
this
no
guy a
heart.
calling card. Someone send this guy a calling card. Someone change his heart, please.
You want to list off all the crimes I've committed? You're gonna need at least 5 of them.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, if you do one thing bad, but to multiple people, that counts, right?
Let me get a rain check on that. When I get my calling card, I'll come back to you and tell you if that's true.
All right, yeah, that's fair. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you could, yeah.
Well, this has been fun, you know.
Don't you have SMTF to be playing? Aren't you supposed to be playing
yeah,
if?
I do have SMTF.
Yeah.
I am supposed to be
Are
playing.
you enjoying it? Is it fun?
What
Right.
the fuck do you think, SMTF enjoyer? What do you think?
I
Do you think I'm having fun?
I've been outspoken on my opinion of FNTS. Haven't really been stating it much. Haven't made it my personality. Haven't made it my gimmick. Haven't made it an account. But
Never made your account. Yep.
But let me make one thing clear.
Mhm.
I think it's a pretty underrated game.
Can everyone in his chat mass report him right now? All right, been a great talk stream.
Yeah,
Screen,
go ahead.
been a good
Go
talk,
ahead.
Been a good talk. Been a good talk. You know, that's a lie. I want you gone. Okay. Bye.
I think I won that. Okay, good. I'm glad we derailed that. Have we derailed long enough? Are we ready to go back? I'll show one more clip because I thought it was funny. We played Jackbox on IncompetentC stream, and okay, this is where the joke comes from, by the way. To be clear, I am not a pedophile. It's not true, but for some reason that became like a joke during the thing. I think because I don't know actually. Is it just because I'm the oldest one there? I think the rest of them are like 18-ish, around there. IncompetentC I think is 17. So maybe just by virtue of being the oldest, I become a pedophile. I don't know. Point is, that was a joke, okay? But I've always been one for edgy jokes, and I've always been one to play into them and think it's funny. So that became like a recurring joke during the stream, and this clip ended up happening at the end, which I think was really funny because I really sold how excited I was at getting these awards. Okay.
All right.
I like how this game doesn't take the scoring seriously at all. It's like,
I
write your own
will
awards,
announce-
give it to someone.
I will announce the awards.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. The Screenments of the pedophile.
Yes! Come on.
Goes
Come on.
To...
Yeah! Let's go!
The award goes to Nectica.
I think I gave that one.
The award.
I don't even know what that
goes
means,
to
but let's fucking go pop off.
The Child of Pursuit.
Okay, well, oh, come on. Yeah!
The Fantastic Award goes to
Yeah, let's fucking go.
the Edible Flushing.
Let's fucking go.
Oh,
I'm so
and the
goated.
winner,
won.
Screenments.
I won. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank all those children. You know, I wouldn't be there without them. You know,
man.
they'd still be here. They cut off my edgiest joke of the night. I think I said I wouldn't be here without them, and they wouldn't be here without me, implying they all themselves due to my terrible crimes. God, that was edgy. Anyways, let's go back. We have quite the matchup: Lilith and King Frost. Now, I mean, I've gotta love Lilith just because, like, everything about this design is dope. I don't know, like, what kind of, like, skin condition she's got going on here with, like, this great... I don't even know what it's necessarily supposed to be, but it does look really cool. Then she's, like... she's effectively, I guess, in the nude with this stuff covering, I guess, the important parts. But then she's got this nice-ass snake around her. This is just, like... This is another example of, like, honestly, pretty simple, all things considered. But... really, 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 really cool, I think. That being said, she's got quite the opponent she's going against, named King Frost. And I, like many Megaton fans, am pretty partial to really any of the Frost, any of the Jack family. But the funny thing is this render is... Well, I'll talk about the render first, and then I'll talk about what I... We'll talk about the render. He's got this, like, little key. I use a key. With a Jack Frost face on it. Obviously, he's got the typical Jack Frost face, which is always just nice to see. His hair, very regal, definitely befitting of a king. Nice little thing. Hat with a snowflake. But the thing that's deceptive about this render is he actually gets better when you open him up, right? He's got a little lock keeping him closed with a keyhole, maybe for this key. And when you open him up, he's got... I wonder how many people can guess it if you don't already know. A bunch of Jack Frost inside him. This is actually probably a bad example, because I guess this design doesn't have the key thing. But it is the same thing if you were to open him up. There's a game where he gets opened up. I don't think it happens in the Persona ones, huh? I wish I could find a clip. But the point is that inside of him, he does have a bunch of little Jack Frost, which not only, probably, if these are these regular Jack Frost? If they are, that's got to make him powerful by default, right? He's got already so many different minions who can fight for him as the king. That's like a cute little thing, Jack Frost in here. That's really cute. That being said, I hate to snub a Frost, but Lilith, just all things considered, very attractive, very cool design, and I can't not pick it, I think. Might be a little controversial. Dominion. This is another religious one, I believe. He's got the nice little, I think they're just supposed to be like crosses, probably, a Roman, something like that. She has the little law, justice thing. What's your opinion on Kai Cenat being Melania in 1,610 attempts? It took him that many? Oh my god. Oh, is it Melania? Sorry, that's it. I think Melania is Donald Trump's wife. My fault. I don't know how you say it. I haven't played Elden Ring. But I do know that the boss is supposed to be very difficult. Damn. Hey, you know what, though? Respect to Mr. Cenat for not only being a really funny name to say because of the new Gen Alpha brain rot memes, but also for actually sticking through, okay? A lot of big... Well, I guess he's been getting mad viewership when playing Elden Ring. But I think a lot of streamers wouldn't stick through that because I think maybe... Actually, no. People love a story where you're struggling and you come up. But the point is, it can be difficult to make 1,600 attempts entertaining. And also, for just sticking through it in general, it's got to be demoralizing after fail number like 50, never mind 1,000. But sticking through that, that's dope. I don't know if that was made up to meme on the Kai Cenat stuff. That could be entirely a lie. I don't watch Kai Cenat, but if it's true, based. And if he didn't do it, I'm sure somebody did sit through 1,600 attempts, so cool. Kudos to them. Anyways. Don't know why I let that derail this. Clotho. Is that how you say that? Clotho? Clotho? I assume because, like, cloth, right? He streamed for 3 days straight? Yeah, I saw that, so I was assuming that's probably real, right? That's really cool, actually. I think I just have to go Cloth. I don't know why I feel like this is like so biased because now maybe this is just monkey brain me picking the more attractive persona, but something about just like the clothing going all the way down, or at least being like themed the same way. Like it looks very good together. This nice, I don't even know what you'd call it really, but the thing going around her lower body is really nice. And she's got like cloth. She's Clotho. You know what? This is the most aptly named persona in the entire series. Oh. If we're going off these interpretations, these designs for him, it's gotta be Apollo. Look at this. I think it's a blowout. I don't even know if I have to explain it. The ones that look really mechanical, it's always is cool to me. Because it always gives off a certain aura, I think. And these big-ass wings certainly help as well. But just look at this. Look at how, just the red, I'm a sucker for red. Red's one of my favorite colors. When I'm if I were designing things, red might be my favorite, besides maybe like black or white, which are easy colors that work with anything, but typically. The red's just a nice ass, definitely gives off a vibe. Love the little flame-like helmet here. If it's supposed to be a helmet. Got little cute sleeves, to be honest with you, but just, yeah, the whole way down, the boots, almost cowboy-like. Yeah, no, yeah, it's the pants and shoes. Yeah, I agree. That, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely, yeah, it's really nice. Oh, these two are both classic. How could I pick? How could I pick? Neko Mata, the original cat girl, okay? I mean, we talked about a cat in human-esque form earlier, but I think this is a better execution of the concept. This one looks, honestly, more human in the sense this almost looks like, maybe if you ignore the claws and maybe the tail, it almost looks like somebody, like a human trying to cosplay a cat in a way. A lot of this looks like stuff you could easily recreate. It's like a little mask, got a little fur coat, and then I guess just like black leggings. These aren't necessarily even inherent to a cat, I would think. But just, I don't know. I don't know what makes it. If it's the colors, if it's just the way it's presented. Maybe the pose helps, because it is very cat-like, and also gives off also just like a certain, I don't want to say seductive, but like, a certain vibe for sure. And of course the yellow eyes. You gotta do the yellow eyes, I think. Yeah, just something about the way it's presented I just really like. But that being said, Rongda almost reminded me of McCoy with these dead-looking eyes, but also a lot more interesting in every other department with these, like, I don't even know what these really are, so I don't want to say it. Kind of looks like bombs.
A picture of a big-boobed supermodel.
Does also kind of look like that. Thank you, Boogie Down. But like, I don't know what these are supposed to be. Bells, bombs, none of them. Lanterns, I have no idea. But they're pretty nice. My favorite part might just be these long-ass nails. It's like, it's hideous in a beautiful way. Happy birthday. I'm so glad you remembered. My birthday isn't for like 3 more months. But, what's in her mouth, actually? What is that? Oh, I can't zoom in. Rongda. If it's like a harmonica, that might win me over. I don't think it is. I think it's supposed to be something a little bit more traditional and set with whatever Rongda's lore makes her out to be. There's so many different... Look at this. Look at all the different interpretations. Is this, I don't want to get it wrong. Is this, Balinese? Indonesian? Huh. Okay. Can I get a better picture? The P5X render is definitely the most detailed, but it seems just, like, small. Like, I can't really... I don't know. I can't really make it out. But, whatever it is, like it's a very nice design. It's, like, it's the perfect example of the way you can make something hideous in the sense that, like, it's like, oh, that makes me uncomfortable. But, also, it's hideous in a gorgeous way. Also very just artistically interesting. The Nekomata is a hell of a lot simpler. You know, hell of a lot simpler. This one's definitely more complicated. But something about Nekomata I just like. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the male brain. I don't know. Although Rongda, she does have her breasts out if we're gonna go down that road. But maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the mask. Honestly, the mask sells me. It's so basic, but so endearing. I have to give it to Nekomata. And also, Rongda ruined my physical-only P5 run, so f*** you. Ooh. Oh, shit. Arsene versus Jiraiya. Okay. I see how it is. We're going there. Okay, what can I say about Arsene that hasn't already been said? He's my personal favorite starter persona. I think I see people typically prefer Izanagi a little bit more. But I think I'm sold on Arsene. Love the facial design, like the especially the way in the Awakening it really forms with like the flame like I guess you'd call it flame like. I'll say aura, because I don't really know what it's supposed to be. Maybe there are literal flames, I don't know. These, like, also kind of horn-looking things, but also kind of not. Like, something about Arsene looks really cool. I also remember seeing a reskin of Arsene making him blue, and that also looked really good for different reasons. What the f*** is this song? It's cooked. We got the nice wings. I think I prefer these to Raoul's wings, even though I talked up Raoul's wings, because they are mechanical and apparently supposed to be hang glider inspired. I think something about these much more natural looking ones looks nice. The pose, every pose Arsene has, even outside of this one render, always looks cool. Just like the typical, very stylish, which is in line with P5, but also, I think, honestly, does encapsulate. Maybe it's the colors, the red, white, and black, but, like, it does also encapsulate that spirit of rebellion that he's supposed to represent. Like, if I saw this, I'd run the other way, for sure. I mean, if I saw most of these, I'd run the other way, but this one especially. That being said, Jiraiya, the persona of Yosuke in P4, I have a big soft spot for, too. I never fully understood if this is supposed to be his mouth, because he might have one here, can't fully tell, but I've always kind of seen it as one, and it's only made me like it more. Like, I've always seen this as, like, this could be the eyes and this could be the mouth, or these could be the eyes and this could be the mouth, you know? Like, there's something about it. I can see both. I do like also the shadow form of Jiraiya, Yosuke, boss, reform. This one, and it's like more froggy form, always like this, always look cool to me. And look at the, he like waves, is there like a clip of the, yeah. He waves his arms, and it makes me happy, even though it's supposed to be an enemy. Unfortunately, he's the tutorial boss, so he's not that hard, but, look at him. Let him go! He's having a great time here. Yeah, I really like Jiraiya. One of my favorites in P4 for sure. I will say one thing. I think if we're gonna get down to, I'm gonna try to like break it down. Like in face design, they're pretty close, but Jiraiya might take it. In body design, though, I think I do prefer Arsene's proportions more. Like these legs are crazy. Jiraiya's almost got like the army camo thing. Oh, this is such a hard decision. Oh, why would you? Okay, big ol' elephant or big ol' clock. So Ganesha, creepy looking elephant thing. Reminds me, and this is gonna be really weird, so I'm gonna explain why it reminds me of this. I don't know how many people grew up with this. Oh no, this is gonna be the most niche reference I make in my entire life, okay? Hold on. Okay? I grew up with a game named Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh's Rumbly Tumbly Adventure on the PS2, okay? I don't remember much from it, except the game over screen. Is it this guy? I hope it's this game. I just searched Winnie the Pooh PS2 game, and I'm pretty sure it's this. Okay, hold on. Maybe it's not the game over screen. Well, maybe it's just a cutscene. Can I get cutscenes? Alright, all cutscenes. Cool. Okay, hold on. This is gonna be really weird, but I'm getting flashbacks, okay? To, like, my, like, unironic, like, 6-year-old self, maybe even younger. Gotta be one of these. Gotta be one of these. Gotta be one of I'm gonna kill mine. It's not here. It's not here. What are these cooked-ass credits? Ubisoft, no! No, you've gotta be... Is it not this game? Are there more of these games? How many Winnie the Pooh licensed PS2 games could they have possibly made? That was like the only one. That's a fun title. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna go find it. Like, it must have been the beginning of the games, because, like, I sucked at every game as a kid. I don't think I got past the beginning of Ocarina of Time when I played it as a kid. Okay, I'm not gonna find it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There's this scene that lives rent-free in my head, where it's a bunch of scary elephants laughing at you, and Ganesha reminds me of those elephants. That was the point I was trying to draw home. Okay? It always scared me as a kid, and I have that childlike memory still deep implanted into my mind. Because of that, I have a personal, I guess, hate, but also love for what Ganesha's supposed to be in terms of, like, the demonic, the scary, the enemy part of it. And I also appreciate it just in design. I'm never gonna find this clip, am I? I should give up. I'm so upset. I'll never find it. And no one in chat will ever be able to link it to me because nobody's ever played this game in their entire life. It's so unfortunate. This memory will only live in my head. I could have swore it was the game over screen. Okay, I should stop looking for this. I should stop looking. It's not important. It's really not important. It's just like a personal anecdote. Personal anecdote, not important. Emotions, I have none of them. I have no thoughts or memories or happiness. I'm a being of... Okay. What's going on in this game? This was for kids? It was like this, but this was an elephant. This guy commentated? It was in, like, this world, this, like, dream state world. What were they cooking? This is a game for children. What are you doing traumatizing me? Oh, is it this? Yeah, this guy! This scared the shit out of me. Look, he scared the shit out of this guy. Okay, that was all I wanted to show. I thought it was longer, but maybe there's multiple of those scenes, probably. I got flashbacks to that when I saw this render, okay? This elephant reminds me of that, and that is a personal anecdote, okay? That being said, about the actual design, the little tusks, I think those are called, the nose, like, just these yellow eyes on elephant, I don't know what it's just, I still feel it a little bit, deep inside my mind. Persona 3 reference. This scary, like, just something about it unsettles me, and I don't know what it is. It's almost like looking into dead eyes, but scarier, because elephants could snap you in half in a second, or at least crush you, which they used to do historically. And also, it just scares me. I don't know, he looks furious, he looks pissed! On the other hand, we have Norn. We have, no, sorry, my camera's supposed to be up here. Norn up here is but a clock. But it's almost like a gilded. It's like a gold, gilded clock with, like, multiple. We have 1, 2, 3. I can see. Like, female figures kind of burnt into it. Also gilded. I don't know what it is about it. Something about the design. It really speaks to me. I don't know what it is. I just really like it. Maybe it's just the idea of, like, clocks look cool in context like this, because it's like, why would there be a clock here? I don't know, but it looks cool. And also just, like, the idea of having all this stuff gilded in. So as much as I want to give it to Ganesha because of all that lore, I'm still gonna give it to Norn. Oh, Anubis or Arda. I'm gonna... They set up all these, like, were they Buddhist? Or they were Buddhist, right? I don't remember. Maybe they're Hindu. They set up all these, like, these looking figures. Look, this guy's got the 3 arms, too, and he's, like, half orange, half blue, got a little something in his hand, and a rose. I think it's a rose, flower, regardless. Look at it, like, it's like telling 2 different stories. We have one with, like, a more male-looking, like, upper body. We have one with more of a female one. We've got, like, almost like a caveman-like, you know, lower body, I don't know, what would you call this? Like, clothing. On the other hand, we have whatever's going on here. Like, I really like it, but Anubis is iconic in, like, almost, like, outside of Megaton. Like, just in general, everyone can recognize an Anubis when they see it. Is that just Shiva and his wife after fusion? That might be what it is. But, like, Anubis is just, like, iconic. And, like, it's a little... Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at it. This is pics that go raw right here. Like, Anubis is just... Like, I feel like so many media that takes from the same stuff that Megaton does have, like, almost always depicted Anubis. Why? He's like a cool-looking jackal. I don't know what it is about it. Yeah, I don't know. They have statues of these all over, I guess Egypt, right? Because it's Egyptian stuff. Didn't one of them get destroyed or something, too? And it was, like, priceless? I don't remember. Point is, I gotta go with Anubis. There's just something... Anubis is just iconic, even outside of this series. Cerberus. Oh, Cerberus. This is a particularly good-looking render of him. Cerberus, again, another one that's pretty well known outside of even the Megaton and Constraints. Like, this is a very... Most people, I think, can at least have heard the name Cerberus before. And he's got, like, the all-white look. Here he has an a yellow tail. I don't know if he always does. I don't recall. Nice green out. Like, this is a particularly good render of him. And then we have... Oh, boy. Rhodamenthus is my best guess at that. He's also really cool. Like, what are these? Is this like a motorcycle, like, exhaust or something? Like, what is happening here? Oh, he is a motorcycle. Yeah, I know he is. That's cool. He's just like Johanna, but very different. Or I guess more like in that. Shit. I like him. He even has, like, these almost look like raceway, like, markings on them. I don't know if that's supposed to be what they are, but... Cerberus does look really cool here. And, like, if I were to have one of these sitting on my desk, right? I think I'd pick Cerberus. I think I would. But... at the same time... At the same time, this goes raw. That is a good point, too. In P3, Koromaru has Cerberus, so it looks a little different. His is, like, three-headed. And, very interesting looking. Definitely like his, possibly even more. Really like his. I'm gonna go Cerberus, but I'm gonna feel bad about it. Dionysus or Attis? Ooh. Okay, color scheme-wise, Dionysus, immediately, whether you like it or don't like it, pops, stands out. Dope. Attis, on the other hand, kind of like, look at this. Look at, like, the missing connections here, but yet it all stays together, in the sense that, like, you know, it all moves together. Got, like, a little blade. I don't know if that's coming out of his arm, or if that's just, like, or, like, attached to it, or, like, not 100% sure. Oh, boy, that's hard. Dionysus almost looks like one of those church stained glass paintings you'd see if it were made into a person. He's also wearing, like, I don't know if this is like a thong. I don't know what he's wearing, but that's cool. But I like something about disconnected part. Like, it'll always be cool when done right. I think I'm still gonna give it to Dionysus though. Ooh, okay. Can I say this one without YouTube auto-flagging it? Probably. Isis and Mada. So... this one is the evolution of Io, at least in P3. It's the second awakening of Yukari. I do want to point out one thing, actually. I'll point out one thing about this. I typically don't, I'm not trying to make too many appeals to the games, but I typed ISIS and got what you'd think. Here it is.
Play the Heart and Stroke lottery for 2 grand prize.
Right here. If we go to... I would say this persona's name, but I don't know if YouTube would like that. Okay. Theurgy's, or Yukari's second Theurgy when she unlocks Isis. I like how, oh no, this isn't, sorry, this is her first one, boy, but, oh, I'm sorry. This one. This right here, she shoots it like a target, is so cool to me. I thought that was such a creative use of it. So that gave it like a different outlook in my mind. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but I thought that was a really creative application of it. It's almost entirely missing the lower body. It just kind of looks like something you could spin if you were put on the ground. On that end, Mata, I remember his anime. He almost looks like I don't know. He walks very formally to me, despite having 4 arms. I guess I wouldn't have changed the way he walked, to be fair. He's got like the flames, cool little wheel-like thing in the background. I think I want to go with Mata. I like just it's just so unhinged. Like there's like so much going on his head here with like all these like whatever. Meanwhile, the more simple design of Isis, but I think I do like how these ones are white and these ones are colored too. There's probably some, unless maybe that's just a perspective. Actually, I could be totally wrong. And on the other side, it might just be design. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Mata. Oh, we got set up. Oh, bro got set up. Well, that's unfortunate. Hanuman, I think. Cool, he looks cool. No, he's got a nice sword. It's dope. Izanagi no Okami is Izanagi no Okami. He's not only busted as hell, but just everything about him speaks to me like an upgraded Izanagi, who already looks pretty dope. The big ass whatever he's holding here, I would call it a sword, but that might be an understatement. You know, incredibly hard, incredibly good looking. Maintains a lot of the dope aspects from Izanagi. Just entirely upgraded. I have to pick him. Artemisia, I think, and Andres. Andres is funny to me. I do like the way he looks. He's kind of goofy, but in a nice way. On the other hand, the whip, a chain and whip, halfway between both. Once again, I guess maintaining the same breastplate detail as Penthesilea, has like a Robin Hood-like mask here. Or, sorry, the Akechi-like mask, I guess. Yeah, it should be easy. Oni or Orthrus? Oni, I do like this more classic, but also just very nice depiction of Oni. And Orthrus has 2 heads, which is dope. But I'm going Oni. These are both simple enough. I don't think I have to explain much of their features. I'm gonna go Oni. Oh god, Kamui Moshuri, I guess. And Himiko. Kamui Moshuri is so stupid looking. He's got a rocket up his ass, and then he almost looks like a rocket himself. And then he's got these bear claws and this kingly crown. It's so goofy. It's so over the top. It's so silly. But I'm gonna go Himiko. I'm gonna go Himiko because it speaks to me more because of how interesting it looks, because of just like the almost that it leaves a lot, I think, too. I wish I could pull up the clip now. I took it off screen maybe a little bit too early. But, yeah. Like the, I don't know. I don't even know how to start explaining it. But whatever's going on with the face here, with this huge ass accessory going up and down, and then it's holding some sort of offering. Nice, beautiful dress. Yeah, it just clears it to me. But maybe I'm not the most huge on the one I was against, to be fair. Okay. Hellbiker or Lamia? Hellbiker. Picks that go raw, okay? Skull for a head. Nice jacket. Definitely a typical biker look, but with a very edgy top. And the flaming wheels. You gotta do the flaming wheels. Always cool. That being said, Lamia is quite the bad bitch, okay? I've always liked how her hair specifically goes down and never moves from this area to keep it a little bit more PG at least. That's always been nice. So it's a good application of her very long and lustrous hair. I don't know. Am I just monkey-brained again? Is there... no, I think I still prefer Hellbiker, if I'm being honest. But Lamia, very attractive-looking snake thing. But we'll go Hellbiker. Okay, Decarabria. He's a stupid little starfish, and I love him for it. That's all I have to say. Narcissus. He's a very narcissistic man. But pretty sure that's where the term comes from, right? Pretty sure I've read the tale of Narcissus. Isn't it like he falls in love with his own reflection? That narcissistic bastard. He's got double cheeked up, too. I think Narcissus just has more going for him. The beautiful, like, plant-like stuff really helps him. Got covered by the, whatever blanket-like thing this is, whatever you'd call that. Nice lustrous hair. Yeah, I'm gonna go Narcissus. He's got like long hair. Looks good on women, obviously, but like it looks really good on men when you execute it right. And I think it's just more out there, especially nowadays. So I don't know, just seeing that it just kind of adds to it, I think. Because it's less traditional. Arrows and Asura Lord. Asura Lord. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands, and still has time to pray. That says a lot, I'm sure. On the other hand, she's almost giving off like Cupid-like vibes. I don't know what she's doing with this. My God, she's like strapped up with like hearts and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for heart imagery. I always think it looks nice when done right. Yeah, also the face almost kind of reminds me, for some reason, kind of like Queen Mab. I don't know why. Oh, well, okay. Mother Harlot on her, whatever this is, with a nice diamond themed, I don't know what animal this is supposed to be. I don't even want to guess at this point, because every time I say it, I'm wrong. No, I haven't started Rando yet. But the diamond stuff is nice. Look at this. Is that... No, that's 5 toes. Damn it. No, that's it. No, it's 5. I'm done. Love, like, the skull. For some reason, typically when you see the skull face, I feel like I see it on more male designs than I do a female one. So it's nice to see it on this type of design. That being said, look at Matador. He's my skull boy for life. Okay, speaking of skull designs on a male-like design... he's so simple, but, I mean, on guard. Oh, well, I mean, there's no way he doesn't go far, right? Nue, look, he's, like, I think lion-like? The face almost looks more baboonish, but... then he's got a snake coming out of his ass. Okay, great design. It's not Jack Frost. It's not Jack Frost. He's like the most iconic one in the whole compendium for a reason. Okay? It's gotta be Jack Frost. It's gotta be Jack Frost. Look at his little smile. Did they get rid of the smile on the hat in the later entries? That's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Oh, no, they didn't. I'm lying. Oh, no, wait, they kind of did. Look. There's no face on it anymore. It's just yellow now. It's just yellow. There's no happy face. Why? That's unfortunate. Was it the Mark of the Devil? Yeah, this is an easy blowout. I don't think I have to explain to Megaten fans why Jack Frost is cool. This is one of the cutest designs I've seen in my entire life. I'd want to be his friend. He might turn me into an icicle, and I'd let him. He's cute. Look at his little hat, too. Oh my, I love him. I love him so much. I can't not pick it. Angel or Kelpie? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It has to be Angel, right? Kelpie is really cool because this like thing, look, it almost go. It's almost like veiny in a way, and it's like it protrudes out, and it gives off this like whole vibe. Like they named him aptly. This is a Kelpie. I don't see it being named anything else. But like Angel's just like I saw a really good cosplay. I don't know if I can show it. It's not NSFW because she has the tape, but I don't know how angry YouTube would get if I did. But like there's a really good cosplay of this character. But like the hidden eyes, I don't know if it's actually supposed to be tape, but whatever it is, going down, the chain, like something about it. It says angel, but it speaks to me so much more differently from what I would perceive an angel to typically look like. But I like it in a way. It almost looks punished. I don't know. I don't know the lore, but I love it. Love it, okay? Big fan. Quetzalcoatl and Takahaya Suzuno, I would think. Okay. Okay. I will admit, off rip, Takahaya, he is giving off this vibe. I won't lie to you. I won't, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Look, I'm not hating. Okay? Not hating. I think he's cool. Snake with wings, though. I raise you, snake with wings. I do. Because of that, I apologize to this incredible flame hair and flaming afro or whatever it is, but snake with wings is snake with wings. Sometimes the simple does just win out. Krakatoa, though. Okay, Ongyoki. Simple. Gives off such a vibe. Gives off such a vibe. I've always liked his boss fight, his mini-boss fight, in P5R. Because I think the darker lighting of, the... Hold on. It's the cleaner, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
Tonight's
Add Andy. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the darker lighting. Maybe P5R would be a better example because the lighting's better in P5R. The darker lighting of the engine room, I think, really just complemented how menacing he looks, and he's just huge in general. Like, just a very cool-looking demon here. Just pretty simple in design, but just the black and the red complement each other. Works really well in dark lighting. That being said, Sati, I'm gonna assume is how it's said. Very interesting design. Got more flaming-like things. More flaming-like, sorry, another flaming-like... Another demon with a flame motif. There, that's a decent way of putting that. She's got these, like, beads going around her, pretty much around her entire body. Nice little crown, too. And the mask, again, remember, the mask really helped, the mask-like item anyways. It looks pretty clear here, but the mask-like item did help win over Nekomata for me. But I don't know, something about Ongyoki just, it just looks cool, man. I don't know why. I'm gonna, I feel like people are, yeah, I feel like I disagree with me on this. I'm gonna go Ongyoki. Juno or oh my god, what a funny coincidence. What a funny coincidence to have these two against each other. Okay. Well, Juno and Lucia. Lucia? Something like that. Lucia, probably, right? So Lucia is the first persona of Fuka in P3. Juno is the second. So this is supposed to be kind of the evolved version, as you can tell. So I love the little ball that protects, you know, its user. That's always nice. It's got this like, so I guess really the main difference, if we're going to ignore the face at first, pretty much comes down to the color scheme. The ball has like added detail here. Got the red and the blue. Little design here. Here it's more just like a, you know, it's a little more simple. The pink versus the red. I've already said I'm very partial to red. And I think the face is more interesting here. For some reason, faceless designs, but like not fully faceless. Like we still get these eyes going around. But I don't know. This is a really, really cool looking. I like how it's wrapped up too. But the hair is pretty gorgeous here. I mean, it's gorgeous in both. But I do like the blue, more refined hair. I don't know. Maybe I just have a thing for blue hair. And the extra wings are nice too. I think I'm gonna go Juno. I think that dark, deep red, brings something out. Yeah. I just love when people look really, well, not everyone, I'm sure, but like a lot of people and designs, they just look good in red, and that scarlet red, it's beautiful. Yes, I look at people like pieces of art, okay? Because that's what everyone is. You're breathtaking, Reddit 100, wholesome, everyone loved that, okay? There, I got all my memes out. Kalanemi? Kalanemi. Yeah. Kalanemi! I think that's how Ken says it in Japanese, something like that. Kalanemi is horrible? Hold on. Let's give him some credit here. He's got some signs written on him. He's got the 69, that Cancer. The Cancer sign, right? I think. Don't know if that's exactly what it's representing here, but I mean, I will say, I think I actually like that they put it on Ken, because happy little coincidence. It does look like something a child would almost design in a way. It looks like a very like, whoa man, this looks cool. That's not in a bad way though. Childlike creativity can be some of the most beautiful creativity out there, okay? It's got little ballish things, I want to call them. Something like that. And it's inside of its design here, kind of protecting its head, whatever this is, versus Kushinada, who's a much more typical type of design. She's almost got, are these like, they look like combs. I don't know if that's what they're supposed to be. I mean, I don't, let me see here. Are they like supposed to be like straight up combs? Like, I don't think so, right? Because I think, I don't know. I don't know. Here, look, the P5X design makes it even more apparent, actually. They pretty much are. That's actually raw. She doesn't have to comb her hair. The combs are in her hair. That's really nice, actually. I've always liked, I think when people put accessories in their hair, I think it can look really nice. Particularly mostly on females. But it looks good on males, too. But like, I think this takes it a step further and goes the full mile, and I think it works here. I don't know. The nice kind of gray, palish skin. Got little like hoops around her arms, or sorry, her hands too. This is like cute. This is cute. I like this design. and I think I like it more than Kalanemi, so we're gonna go with Kushinada. Kalanemi, I think there's more merit to him than some people will give him. But he does come off looking a little, maybe too goofy. But hey, don't we all? He does spin a lot. Kurama Tengu or Silky. Both, I mean, Silky's kind of classic at this point. Kurama Tengu's got his little blowhorn here, like that, like his wings, like his little baggy pants. Look at him. Shell-like motifs, I guess. That being said, Silky. Now, we've finished the first round, so now this is going to be the personas that we moved on that I have to put against each other. So now I don't have to explain the designs every time. Thank the Lord. This will go a little bit quicker now. Kopatengu versus Suki. I think Kopatengu is going to go far because he's a silly little guy. Silly little guy, and I like silly little guys. Athena or Kimiko. I couldn't really fully explain why I liked Kimiko, but something about it does speak to me with this very, very out there design on her head. If you haven't gotten it by now, I think most fans of the series would agree, but this is pretty inherent to a lot of the things I enjoy. I like things that are more out there. I like people that are a little bit more out there, not afraid to say more experimental, I guess, and like crazier ideas. I like it in my art too, and I think this was definitely an interesting artistic decision, and I mean that in a good way. That being said, Athena's Athena. It's a beautiful design. It doesn't stray too much from her typical look in whatever imagery she comes from, but I still think it looks really good. Yeah. Koryu or Samael? Gotta go Samael. Cool ass dragon, but this one's just a little cooler. Hecate or Vesta. I do like what's going on with Vesta with all these like Cyclops looking like stuff, but I told you we didn't get Celestine. Celestine's my favorite on Persona. Celestine is gorgeous. One of my favorite personas in the entire series, easily. Probably my favorite party member one from P5R. Yeah, probably. I think Celestine's gorgeous. Actually, no, Loki is, but Celestine's a close second. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'm unfortunate we didn't get Celestine, but hey. Is this Psyche? I think that's the way it's said. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah. Kaiwan's cool. Love ya. Okay. Love seeing you spin. Going Psyche. I think he spins, or maybe I'm confusing with Decarabria. Maybe they both do. Oh, Alice or Lilith. I want Alice to go further, because Alice, despite the simplicity in her design, is cool. She has this cool thing going on in all the games where her Die For Me, her unique skill, always has a different animation. But Lilith is Lilith. You know what, too? What is this, the hairstyle? I don't know what makes something a mullet, but it kind of looks like one. I've seen people say, well, people don't like mullets in general, okay? And I'm not huge on them on men, but for some reason, I don't mind them on women. I don't know why. It's really weird. I don't know if it even is one, to be fair, though. But it, kind of reminds me of one. Because I don't know what the distinguish is on a mullet. But if it's not, whatever this hairstyle is, I don't know. It just looks, yeah, it's like an Elvis-like look. I don't know. I think it looks really good on women sometimes. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, Penthesilea. I love your lore, okay? I'll always remember the breastplate detail. I'm going with Sanjiron. It's not even... Sanjiron's just gorgeous. Oh, no. Oh, Venus. Oh. Oh. I really like Venus. I really like the sphere stuff. I like everything about it is just like really nice. The blue, all the way down into the white, the blue and white mix with like the colors here are perfect. They are legitimately perfect in coloring. Like not a single beat miss. But it's not gonna look at me. It just looks cool. It just looks cool. I'm gonna get flamed if I pick Venus, I think. I'm stuck. Ah, my god, by the myriad truths. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna do the controversial thing. And I know it's not gonna make people happy. I think I'm gonna go with Venus. I just think, like, in the way this is designed, there's not much more you could do. I really think it's perfect from what it is. And you know what? Izanagi no Okami would want me to do that. He would want me to pursue the truth and let all be revealed. And that's why I won't lie. And I won't divert myself from my truth. I'm picking Venus. I know. I know that's some people's favorite in the whole series. Clotho or Kushinada? You know what? Both of these are so fun. I love both of them. They're so fun. She's a bunch of cloth, and she's got the cloth, like the clothing, and this, and the little, I don't know what you call this, but like, you know, it has the threads. That's always that. But then she has combs for hair. Well, not for hair, because she has hair. But like, the combs on her head, and I'm giving it to Clotho for being aptly named. That is Clotho. That is the perfect name for that demon. Ongyoki or Eros? Oh my god. I'm gonna give it to Ongyoki. I really like Ongyoki. There's just something about him. Okay, I let this guy move on mostly because he looked funny to me, but he's not beating Shiki. No way. Oh, I've got to give it to Carmen. I've talked to this one up so much. Love Carmen. Look at this design, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Something about the way he steps on men. That you can take that. There's a have fun with that one. It's a very beautiful design and very thematically interesting. I like her dress, but I like his bike. His bike's rad. Juna or Amano Uzume? Fuck. Shit. Amano Uzume is like such a traditional beauty, I feel. You know? Like, that is the type of, like... Okay? This is like... Okay. Cringe simp shit, okay? But sometimes the allure of a woman, and men can have this too, but in this case it's a woman, right? You can look at and be like, that's beautiful. That is beauty. And I'm not worthy of its presence, okay? And Amano Uzume looks like that. Alright, you wouldn't bow down to this figure? That being said, Juno is, while less traditional, certainly interesting herself. I'm gonna give it to Amano Uzume, though. I think Amano is just such a traditional beauty. I don't know. Maybe I'm a sucker for that type of thing. Depending on the tradition that you're stemming from, probably, it would be the nuance there, but... I mean, I gotta go Orpheus, right? Orpheus! Gotta go Orpheus. I already said it. Thanatos is gonna make it high. Love Thanatos. The coffins. I wish we got Messiah. I like Messiah even more. Messiah's so cool. Narcissus. Shout outs, but Beelzebub has got to move forward. I hear Beelzebub, me and him, we speak every day. He tells me to hurt innocent people. Sometimes I listen. That was a joke. Arahabaki. Gotta take him, I think. I mean, Queen Mob, again, no, I don't know, actually. I made it sound like it was simple, but it's not. It really isn't. The more you look at Queen Mob, the better the design gets, you know? Like, the hair even coming. I guess I didn't point this out, but like her hair stops here, but then it starts coming out of like her the middle of her body, which is interesting. Now I'm going Queen Mauve. I know you reflect physical and you're cool and you're a cool little statue. I'm going Queen Mauve. I think this one just gets better the more you look at it. Ooh! Very good for very different reasons. I love how this is a cute looking skull. That is so fun. And then there's even this womanly figure coming out of it. That's dope. But then we have this very jester-like manly figure. It's just fun. I don't know. Ugh, kill me. This one's more out there, I think, to start you. But I do love Joker. I think I do start you, but I'm not gonna like myself for it. I flipped the switch to make it to the top 10. Oh, it's gotta be Jiraiya, right? It's gotta be. This one's easy. Yeah, I'm sorry, Yona, but it's gotta be Jiraiya, yeah. Ooh! Dude, you're hitting me with all these. Ah! Now you're hitting me with all the hard ones. What the fuck did I do to deserve this? I'm getting punched right in the gut. Ah, kill me. I'm being thrown around today. I like Nekomata. She's simple, but I would adopt her. Okay. That'd be this one's cool. Just something about this whole thing protruding all the way down. Like, how would it even feel if you were to grab that? I don't even know. How would it feel to grab this tail? Oh boy. Don't get me excited. I'm going Nekomata. Screw it. Oh, it's gotta be Angel. Sorry, Cerberus, but it's gotta be Angel. Oh no, Fortuna, for whatever. No, you and your cute little wheel. No. You keep spinning that wheel, okay? But the Hee-ho train stops for no one. I mean, it's gotta be Satan, I think. I think it's gotta be Satan there, yeah. Ooh, it's gotta be Raoul. Yeah, no, it's Raoul. No, I'm not even gonna make it sound difficult. It's gotta be Raoul. Cute snake with wings, but I'm going Norn. Artemisia Mata. I'm gonna keep Artemisia. We got rid of Penthesilea, and I think I like her more than Mata. Oh, kill me. Nobody can get angry at me picking the bike, right? The bike is cool. The bike is so cool. Look at her face. She's so tranquil and happy to be here, and so am I. He looks like he doesn't want to be here anymore, you know? He doesn't want to be on it, and you know what? I'm going to put him out of his misery. You went well far. You went far. Gotta be Dionysus, yeah. Gotta be Dionysus. Apollo or Kodama? Look, Kodama, you're cute, but it's gotta be Apollo, yeah. It's pretty easy. Eligor or Yo. This is gonna be... I love the little motif of her. Look at her, like... Her feet are, like, constrained, it seems like. And she's, like, basically... Well, I mean, all of her is constrained. She's even chained up here and here and here. But, like... It almost reminds me of, like, a magician's, like, coffin trick, you know? I'm gonna saw her body in half. Just because of, like, this coffin-like thing that she's in. It is very beautiful, but I don't know. Eligor is just... His aura, his appearance, it gives something. It gives off a certain feel that I can't describe. Oh, watching all my friends die. Anubis is cool. Anubis is iconic. Matador's going far. Matador's going far. Oh, no. I'm gonna keep Eligor. I'm gonna keep Eligor in. Oh, no! Both of you guys look like you could be brothers in another life. Or in another death, I guess. I'm gonna go Matador. I'm telling you, Matador's going far. I love him. Oh, it's gotta be Thanatos. It's gotta be Thanatos. I'm sorry, Astarche. Beelzebub or Hecate. Like, look at him. I wouldn't even call these bones because he's a fly, but look at like this look at this tail. Like everything about this is hideous and like a very intense. Your Venus. This is hard. This is hard. Izanagi no Okami died so Venus could be here. But Shikioji, look at this like paper mache looking boy. I love him. I do. What song is this? No, you know what? This needs something more intense. I need. Okay. Cendrillon or Orpheus? I gotta go Cendrillon. I gotta go Cendrillon's just gorgeous. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, this is just like, damn, they cooked. The Hee-ho train stops for nobody. Sorry, Zavael. Queen Mob or Satan? Fuck. This one's got all sorts of things going on. But Queen Mob is my queen. Oh. Alright, now Artemisia leaves for certain because it's gotta go to Carmen. It's gotta go to Carmen. I already snubbed Hecate, and this is, in my opinion, even better. Every part of this design, so perfect. The hearts on her, on almost every part of her clothing, the very intentional cleavage, the cigarette, I guess, in her mouth, or whatever you would call this. I just realized, yeah, she has the panther mask too. I never really noticed that. She's got the cat-like mask. Look at that. Got the little cute nose. This is adorable, and it's adorable in a even the twin tails too. It's adorable in a very demanding of respect and reputation and any other word that's a synonym with those two type of way. I'm going to Carmen. Psyche's cool. Psyche's cool, and you've come far because you're cool, and you've got these wings and the dress, and it's dope. But boy, am I a sucker for Amano Uzume. The purple lipstick does it, really. That's what sold me. Oh. I feel like you could tell a lot from it, from the way I pick demons. I feel like you could tell a lot about the things I like. I'm going Apollo. I'm going Apollo. This commands respect. This takes it. Oh, kill me. Angel's amazing. Love her to death. Going Jiraiya. No! No! Wait, no, now it gets really hard. I'm gonna need references for both of these now. It's getting to that point. Okay. Okay. I think I have my my 2 references I want to pull up. Okay. Okay. First I'm gonna play Thanatos's. Okay. First I'm gonna play Thanatos's. Okay. Nope.
So no.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, buddy. Here you go. Cut you in the middle of your sentence.
Persona.
Okay. Always found Unavoidable Battle to be a little bit of an interesting decision for this thing. Hold on, we're not waiting for you. We saw you already. God, the cutscene direction is really good right now. Here he comes. Look at this. What a... Bro, the Shadow didn't even know what hit him. He wasn't ready for this. He was ready to kill, like a, to his knowledge, a defenseless woman, and then look what happened to him. Bro thought he was made for this. The breathing. Damn. That's what I said about how expressive Thanatos can be. Yeah, amazing. Okay, okay. That's gonna be hard to outdo. It's gonna be hard to outdo. It's gonna be hard to beat. Let's see what we've got for Jack Frost here.
Clean up Hee! Clean up Ho! Clean up Hee-ho! Here we go! Bury them in pure white snow! Hee-ho!
What's up with these little freaks?
They're everywhere! The Hee-horde from hell!
I can hardly believe my eyes.
Chanting about some cleanup routine. Maybe this is a periodic security measure? At any rate, it's too risky to charge in now.
Uh-huh.
Let's head back to reality and see what we can do.
Hee-ho. Hee-ho. Yeah.
Hee-ho!
Yeah, that's cute.
Hee-ho?
Hee-ho! Hee-haw!
That's enough.
Hee-ho!
Hey!
They're infected! Alright, good bit. Now it's time to go.
Okay.
Good one. Hee-ho. I'm sorry! Tell me that's not the most adorable thing you've seen in your life. And if you say no, you're lying, okay? You have any loved ones? Oh, no, actually, my girlfriend's the most adorable. The Hee-horde from hell. That's my favorite, okay? Okay. Next, Jiraiya's probably gonna beat out Clotho, sorry. Oh, oh, boy, that was a hard decision. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. That was a hard one. I had to pull up references for that one. Okay. Eligor Venus. Gotta be. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Venus. It's gotta be Venus. Oh man, I've been defending you two so much. You don't understand. I've had the shield, and I've been holding it up, okay? And it can't take much more. So now one of you have to go. I don't know who. Neko Gyatma? Yeah, it's Neko Gyatma. I don't know how much longer I can justify you staying in, but I'll defend you to the very end. Okay. Oh. Oh. Beelzebub or Matador? Okay, buddy. Matador, you've had your fun. Uh... Uh... Um... Say your iconic line. Hold on. He's gonna say it. There he is. There he is. There he is. And then, boom. Boss fight hits. I'm sure there's like 400 coding errors in it because that's PS2 era Atlas. That's not even current Atlas or anything. But you're gonna have to see yourself out. It's gotta be Beelzebub. It's gotta be Beelzebub. Ooh. Might be controversial. Might be controversial. Going Joanna. Going Joanna. Damn it. Every time I'm like, oh, I can vote the other one. I see her purple lips. I see her purple lips, and I'm like, I'm put into a trance. You know? The whole purple scheme, it's everywhere. On her fingernails, even on her toes. Never say my taste in woman isn't Kino. Oh. You, no, I don't deserve this. I've done nothing wrong. Let's weigh the checks and balances, okay? Here we've got beautiful commanding, commands respect, commands to be the authority, commands to destroy, or no, not destroy, but to dominate every man she touches, okay? Putting her over real hard here. On the other hand, we just have a really gorgeous persona in all this glass and all this Cinderella imagery and all this different stuff that makes her her, with a cute little literal bow to tie it all up. But I'm never not gonna be a sucker for Carmen. I'm gonna Uzumeri Nekomata. How have you come so far? You have come so far. I don't want to see either of you leave now. Can I wife Amano Uzume and then we adopt Nekomata as a pet? I like both of them. I like both of them. I don't want to get rid of one. Can we just call a truce? Can we just call a draw? Oh, man. Like, look at her claws. Look at everything she has going on. Got... Man. Man. I love her long hair. The longer black hair. You know, it's just, you find tons of people like that. Doesn't mean it doesn't look good. Doesn't mean it doesn't look good. But, I mean, she's kind of got it going on, too. It's like brownish, blackish, but that's like, same idea. She has, like, little fangs. Or, well, I guess because cats have little, like, sharp teeth, yeah. I have a cat, so I would know that. I miss my wife. No, I miss my cat. No. No, no, wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That one hurt my soul. I feel like I feel like I just took Nekomata out behind the barn and shot her between the eyes. Okay? I'm sorry. Beelzebub. Jiraiya. I'm gonna give it to Jiraiya. I am, and it's... Alright, hold on. Sorry, can we pull up another reference? Another reference, please? Thank you. Can we be afforded a second one? Okay. Cool. 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 Okay. Okay. Let's just watch this one through, you know, and just see what happens from there. See what happens from there. Okay. Alright. Reference number 1.
Have you decided to tread the path of strife?
Yes. Come to me.
Very well. Let us proceed with our contract at once. I am thou. Thou art I. You have finally found your own justice. Please, never lose sight of it again.
This part always goes hard.
This memorable day marks your graduation from your false self.
What the hell?
That is going to be hard to beat. Now, I don't want to count the introduction in, but I am bringing it up just for a reminder to how amazing this persona can be. And it was, fuck, P5 really killed it. They really, having, like, a stylish awakening for every character is just a great idea. Having this very grand awakening. Like, a persona? No, dude, that's a bike. Is classic. It's the perfect way to sum up what this persona is. Let's see what the reference for Mr. Jack Frost is.
Clean up Hee! Clean up Ho!
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Hee-ho, baby. Hee-ho, baby. That's all I'm saying. That's all I gotta say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. How the f you just look at him? Tell me it's not the most adorable thing you see in your goddamn life. Alright. Carbon or Venus? Venus has come so far against all odds. Against all odds, she's come this far. But I think at one point her time has to end. Carmen, you're coming with me. Alright, can I, what, yeah, one more? Alright, one more, sorry, one more. Oh boy, okay, I'll hold the phone, okay? Okay. Let's just, let's just...
My.
We're just playing it's just a greatest hit stream now.
Tell me, who is going to avenge him? You don't. Forgiving him was never the option.
Just something about this persona. It just goes hard. And obviously it fits pretty perfectly. I have literally no idea how anything is gonna be able to beat some.
Clean up Hee! Clean up Ho! Clean up Hee-ho! Here we go! Bury them in pure white snow! Hee-ho!
What's up with these little freaks?
I thought if I just did it quickly, I wouldn't even think about it. I wouldn't even have to think about it, because it would just, my brain, my movements, my hand would move faster than my brain, and I wouldn't notice, and I'm sorry, Carvin. I'm sorry. If it was up to me, I've lost all control. None of it is in my hands anymore. You don't understand. Only in the literal sense is it in my hands. It's been out of my control since like round 2 started. I don't even know what I'm gonna pick here. How am I supposed to know what I'm supposed to pick here? Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Amina Uzume, you've come so far. You've come so far. Jiraiya, you too. You've come from nothing and you've built your way up. But as a gentleman, I'm gonna go where my heart tells me at this point, okay? And my heart's led me astray many times, and it probably will again. I'm going Amina Uzume. He's violated consent. He's threatened suicide. He's pounded the Hee-ho out of you. He's gonna fucking kill you. He's gonna fucking kill himself. What can't he do? All I have to ask. All I've got to ask, one question. Do you agree with Jack Frost? We could do Reddit stuff. I don't know if anything will be that interesting. We'll do it, like, very quickly, maybe? Guess what? I finally got a girlfriend. Ha 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 ha. It's a good one. Hey, I'm being for real. Oh, really? Then prove it. Bradley shows him a photo of him and okay, great. I don't know this reference. Oradora. Okay. This little anime girl right here. No way. Ryuji Hajime should obtain the top. Okay. It's a very niche reference, I think. Well, not niche, but like, everyone's gonna get it. Beats me, but I'm sure glad it happens. It reminds me I recently got a boyfriend, too. Hello, everyone. What? Okay. That saved it. I won't lie. That saved it. That saved the meme. I see Adachi, I laugh. Very simple. Very simple man I am. I think we need more Hee-ho, but I don't think she needs more involvement in P5 story as a whole. At the same time, it'd be interesting to give Hee-ho more screen time as a recurring character, and I damn how many weaknesses they can exploit with their affinities. So Akechi, this was vanilla. I don't know if it's entirely accurate, though. I don't think it is. I think it was only based off of regular enemies, not like mini bosses and shit. But because Akechi has Curse and Bless, he was like easily the top, yeah. But this is more in depth, which is probably better. I'm gonna save this. This might be useful at one point. I'm going to steal this. Joker. Yeah, okay. That is Joker. I sketched Futaba. Okay.
This is deepest subway station in China.
Let's go.
Where the hell are we going? Second escalator. No way. This is escalator after escalator. Jesus Christ. Where the f are they going? Bro. But if she's walking down, she's in a hurry. Where does this lead? Oh, over here? Oh, no, wait. Trolled? Wow. Well, okay. Anyone else think of this? These people don't know I was an undesirable child. True. P5 Minor, Arcana, Knight of Swords. Oh, I guess giving, like, P5 relevant things to the Minor Arcana. Will I miss out? No. His palace would go so crazy. Okay. Is level 60 enough for Okumura? My friend told me the boss fight is really hard. Damage resistance stacking. It all stacks. Oh yeah, they reuse the asset, yeah. Yeah, true, they do. Fuka's laptop, same asset as the Psy one from a thing. People point out, yeah, Psy is still running Windows Vista in 2016, but isn't that, people were pointing out that it's actually kind of normal for, like, people who work in government. A lot of hospitals still use, like, Windows XP or something. I don't know how normal it is for a what is she? Prosecutor. But she's also looking into the Phantom Thief case, on her own. I don't know how normal that is for someone like that. That sounds a little bit weirder, but probably fine. What's the most confidently incorrect thing you've heard someone say about Persona? The series is good. I'm kidding. What? That they programmed royal wrong so it's not actually possible to beat Okumura if you're above easy difficulty. What? Yeah, I mean, I've literally beat it on hard multiple times, so... Yeah, there's hundreds of it, yeah, I know. The thieves forgive Akechi? No, they clearly don't. Seems to be said with confidence that whenever anyone claims it, yeah, that's true. They understand Akechi's position, because having a life like his could drive anyone crazy, but, yeah, they obviously don't forgive him for, like, the things he's done. I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that. My favorite detail is that if you call it, yeah, nobody shows up. Yeah, true. I think they do that with regular, like, pre-thing Akechi too, though. But that's probably because I still hate him. Pre-Black Mask, what I'm saying. I don't know, though. P3R's a remake of vanilla P3. There's no there's no FES portable content. Yeah, I think people are talking about the answer in FemC, to be fair. But yeah, it does integrate, like, other content. That's true. Though I'd be surprised if it didn't. Yosuke is homophobic and hates kanji. Yosuke is homophobic, but I don't think he hates kanji. I think we had this discussion on IncompetentC stream, if he's still in chat. We had this discussion on stream, right? Oh, you're not here. I think we had this discussion. I think they could have made it more clear what's going on with Yosuke. If it's like a cope thing. If he realizes that he's being insensitive towards kanji, how much of it is even, like, legitimate, because I think he's mostly like that. I think we had a whole discussion on this. I think I can probably give people, it's a little unclear. I think people who say this confidently, though, and there's probably a lot of different interpretations, I think that's a little off. Maybe I could be convinced one way or the other. I didn't mean to click on this guy's account. There's no worse version of P3, which you prefer is entirely subjective. I mean, obviously, but I think there's probably reason nobody's going to say vanilla P3 is the best, because obviously FES is pretty much a direct upgrade. That those characters not trans nor transcoded? I mean, yeah. P5 Striker is a sequel to only P5 Vanilla when that's something that some dumb reporter said. The reason people think that is because there's no Kasumi or mention much of the Royal content outside of maybe some small little lines. But it probably like is a sequel to Vanilla in the sense that it was developed alongside Royal, so they couldn't integrate any of it. But the fact that people try to say that Royal is non-canon because of it, when both of them can coexist and don't contradict each other, and the even funnier thought that if one of them had to be non-canon, Royal would be the non-canon one, and not Strikers, especially when there's precedent against that, is bizarre. You should evoke your persona now, girl. Persona is based off of JoJo's. I always thought the concept could have been. I always thought that was fair. SMT was doing it before stands existed. Yeah, but demons in SMT work differently than they do in Persona. The idea with the Persona stuff is a lot more... Like, by that logic, like, wasn't Pokemon... Actually, I don't know. What came first, SMT or Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know much about Pokemon. But, like, SMT's probably closer to Pokemon in that sense. The keyest dialogue I've heard in Persona. Ray around her lips is worn. I mean, okay. Actually, I remember seeing a thread of people who said that they had played the game back when it had come out, and like, when did P3 come out? 2004, 2006, one of those. Might have been 2006. And they didn't know spoilers for P3, by the way. The protagonist dies. A lot of people interpreted it as him literally falling asleep. And they didn't know until the internet and when people discussed it. And it's like, wow, that's really funny. Although, I don't know. I thought it was kind of clear. But I also knew going in, so, well and fair. What protagonist would win the fist fight? Isn't it because Narukami beats the f*** out of Adachi in the anime? Ren beats up a grown man, though. But he doesn't really win that fight. Makoto and Akihiko beat up a bunch of guys in this Link episode. So Makoto might honestly win it. But who knows how much of that fight Akihiko carried. It doesn't happen on screen. Hey! A boy.
Nicely done.
Oh, he's gonna miss, right? He's gonna keep missing? Yep.
The fundamentals of fighting shadows are similar.
Yep. Ah, nice.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Outplayed. That hand outplayed the shit out of him. Attempting at recreating the Jack Frost smiley for use in Discord. Sure. Hear the sound of spring drawn by me. Cute. For all my NFL fans on the side, I bring you... I don't get it, but sure. Short. Why wasn't the Bonding album included in P3P, P3R, and P5R? Probably because it didn't exist until the 2023 port of P4G. That was entirely new to it. Although I guess I could have put it in the P3P port. They also could have fixed the audio for the P3P port, and AI upscaled everything to make it look disgusting. But hey, you know. Guess what? I beat Yuki-chan. Oh, true. I bet Johnny Young Bosch and Michelle Ruffett. I met Johnny Young Bosch and Michelle Ruffett Comic-Con today. Got them to sign a bunch of shit. That's cool. I always wonder how it feels to be like a VA and have people like being like, hey, this work that you did like a quadrillion years ago at this point, you know, still has that like, effect on people and whatnot. I think that's cool. Man, the old Sojima artwork, from an artistic standpoint, does look better. Yeah, I mean, it is just so fire.
Comes!
Do I even want to know what this is gonna be?
Flamsona!
Do I really want to keep listening to this? I can stop now. Come on. Bring it in. Come on. Come on, let's hear it. What?
Sick? Oh no!
Oh, all of this actually. Hold on. This reminds me of a way better post. Alex Lee posted this on Twitter yesterday. The voice actor for the English voice actor Makoto in P3R. They got him and Lucas VA recreated this like really big meme.
Phew. It is hot as hell in this freaky ass hot ass room I'm in.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
Bro. God, she really sold that one. A Morgana cosplay. Nakamata! Okay. What's the most choosable Persona game? Probably 5. Yeah, I mean... Oh, the actual answer is what? Oh! Actually, true! This guy's actually right. 1. Yeah, Lilim. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah, literally, yeah. Lilim's like level 20 in that game, by the way. Hold on. Uh, 21. Look at this. Drain. Like, what the f***? What were they cooking? Yeah, that's a good point. Plus has access to nuclear skill, yeah. The reload is much choosable as 5. It's up there, but I think 5 still doesn't. I mean, unless you count like Armageddon and maybe Scarlet Havoc. This is really cute. Takakura-san said that I like you. Oh, goodness, why would he say that? And Joker's only 2 responses to this this romance dialogue is I want you or kill yourself. You know what though? I feel him, okay? Somebody confesses their love to me, these are the 2 things going through my head. This meme is so stupid, but I love it. How it feels trying to get to Friday. I like how Yukari has the pink monsters. Too bad they're mid! Don't care what anyone says. They're okay.
Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity
What? Hold on. Shut up.
chicken head.
You should say skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet.
Younger people are really scared of that.
Skibbity toilet.
I have to go to school.
Go to school.
To go use the
To use the
skibbity toilet.
I'm
To
sorry.
Go to the bathroom.
Guys, show me.
They got Fuka to say skivity toilet. I can't believe it. We've brain rotted everyone. Okay, like, yeah, this one. Play the answer. Agree, Yukari and Mitsuru. Lose them on purpose. Quit it on install. It's the canon ending now. Holy based. Oh golly, how am I supposed to deal with these physical attacks, Arahabaki? Cheryl.
What a beautiful end to your
No, spoilers for P3R.
life. Very well.
P3 in general.
You shall go first. Rest peacefully.
Wait, why is this a minute 20? Oh, Alicio looks like they're putting ads in or it says they're looking at putting ads in their video games. This is a meme. Obviously, it's not true. But wasn't there? This is based off of somebody said they're gonna put ads in something. I don't remember. Some company. It's reminiscent. I don't remember. All right, so I assume it. Okay, well, let's hear about it. This was well done, everyone. For the most part, the death is a little dragged out, but. EA, oh, EA wanted to put, yeah, that's right. EA wanted to put ads in their games.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers. I rule this day. Lettuce, mayo, pickle, ketchup, it's okay if I don't want that Impossible or bacon Whopper, any Whopper my way.
Oh, fuck, that was off.
Season today at
BK, have it your way. That's like... Shane just seems better than me, I don't know. God, that Whopper ad is like actual like brainwashing. Girl boss Jack Frost. What compelled you to draw this? I got Adachi's autograph at Comic-Con today. Wow. Adachi. You. Persona.
What the fuck are you doing? My brother died at the Battle of Hoover Dam. You're desecrating a war memorial.
You're a little bitch and your brother was too. Oh my god, New Vegas is so much better than every other Fallout game. Well, from a writing standpoint anyways.
Oh, now it's on.
I haven't played 1 and 2. Actually, 1 and 2 seem fun. That's actually so funny. People need to do that more. Getting VAs from different things, saying like different shit is so funny. Like, fuck, I can't find it. But Mr. Krabs' voice actor is in Detroit Become Human and yelling fuck, and it's so funny. Hold on. Where's the Mr. Krabs one? Where's my go? Right here.
You fucking cocksucker! You know you shot at that little prick!
Why would he say that? Why do all the best girls wear crop tops? He's, you know what? True.
Yeah! Who won the lottery? Yeah!
Ooh. Okay. Nectar of the helmet. After many, come up with a tier list of how delicious the guys taste. I also added the girls' shoe taste test tier list because dry food goes well with soup. So this is how good the boys taste. Hetty and Morgana taste like sewage water. That's fair. Junpei, Makoto, and Yusuke taste bland. Okay, so Ryuji, Akihiko, and Kanji taste good. Okay, sure. And then this is how their shoes do. Who the made this? I guess don't even wear shoes. Except when she does. Will swallow instantly. This horny. Haha, this is what should have happened, yeah. Actually so true. Actually so true though. Ah, good one, nice. Neutral persona meme. This is an image of the student called Yoshizawa, who is present in the video game. She's upset at something, not capturing the image. This is an image of Santrion. Okay, cool. Wow. It's entirely neutral. It doesn't make me feel anything. This is actually a good representation of what feminism is doing to men. That's a dog. You came from behind. Congratulations. Persona wholesome chart. True. Okay. Gotta turn that mindset into a grind set. This was funnier in my head. It probably was. Okay, cool. Fuck all this. We're playing P5R. You know what? Before I go, Persona 3 Reload cut in tier list. Makoto's, it's okay. Ari's, it's okay too. I mean, Junpei's pretty good. This one goes raw. Fuka's actually gets me hype. I'm gonna go to A now. Mitsuru's A. Aigis is A. This is a stupid tier list. Give me something better. I'm doing Sonic games, but I haven't played all of these, so for the ones I haven't played, I'm gonna be based and rank them purely based on preconception, because that's what everyone does anyways. Kyo. Kino. Oh, it's okay. Kyo. 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 Okay. Fuck you. Don't care. Fuck you. This is Sonic 3 and Knuckles? Is that what this is? Yeah. Yes, sir?
Pack of shit. I am not tolerating that generation's placement, you rat bastard.
Oh, well, here, I can fix that for you. It would be higher if the game didn't suck. Does
Okay,
that help?
I see. I think that's where your problem lies. You just lack basic.
Then sucks. I don't care what anyone says. Sonic fans are all coping. This
You're
is
mentally ill. Generations is Kino. I'm sorry. One of the best Sonic games out there. You're deluding yourself by thinking it's not good.
I think Sonic fans are deluding themselves by pretending 90% of this catalog is in dog shit. Look at these tier placements.
Okay, yeah, when you have games like Boom and... Okay, Secret Rings is probably C. Wow, this placement's okay. Unleash his ass. I mean, I thought there was Mania. You're insane. SA2. Yeah, I'd put it in S, but I mean, you're obviously, impaired in the mind. Adventure in B. Black Knight and C. Put it in B. Come on, let's be for real with ourselves.
Black Knight is dog shit. If you want to shake
You're
the Wii remote
dog
like moron.
Have you played Black Knight?
I think I played the first 10 minutes and it was awful. So.
Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah, okay. Imagine if someone played P5R for 10 minutes and it's like, oh, the game sucks. I mean, how would you feel?
I'd say it's probably unfair, but I did say this is gonna be an unfair tier list.
You should kill yourself.
But the thing is, the first 10 minutes of P5R are good. The first 10 minutes of Black Knight suck.
Black Knight is a good game.
And I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling. I can't imagine the game is good.
It's a fun game.
I know that's unfair. I admit that. I just don't see it being the truth.
Fun game. It's a fun game. I don't know what to tell you, man. It's a fun game.
Wait, is Free Riders the Connect one? Oh, this one should be
the
here
Connect
then.
one.
Okay, sorry.
I'm sure the consensus would agree with you on Free Riders, but I played that game as a kid and I had a fun time. I don't know what to tell you.
There's my list. Most of these suck because it's Sonic.
Advance. Wait, you're leaving out Advance. Advance games are great.
I don't know anything about them. Like at least the ones I ranked, I know. Like I've seen gameplay of them, and I can imagine how they play. Probably badly because they're Sonic, right?
You should kill yourself.
But like.
I just think you should end your life. Like honestly.
But I don't know any of the ones I haven't ranked. Like, I don't even know what they are.
Why? Brotherhood is actually the worst Sonic game. That's true. It's worse than 06, but...
Is it worse than Forces?
Yes,
anything
it is
worse than
absolutely
Forces?
worse. No, the 06 is worse than Forces.
Really? I don't agree.
Force is just mediocre. 06 is like actively
bad.
No,
Forces is really bad.
Force is just it's boring, but like 06 is like barely functional.
No, that's true. But I'd take Sonic 06 barely being functional over Forces technically working better, but like just being bad on like everything.
I mean, it has fist bump, pretty good track.
Yeah, it says 06. 06 is good music too. 06 is His World.
His World is key.
If we're ranking by soundtrack, the tier list flip it on its head, and that's how it would look. Because most Sonic's
really good soundtrack too.
Mania might have my favorite. Mania's just the best in everything. That's why Mania's so good. But
I think Gens is better than Mania, but I mean, that's just me. I like Mania though. Mania's a good game. But
if I was ranking by music, it'd be different. Most Sonic games are good music, even the shit ones.
Lost World is a pretty good soundtrack as well. I think that game's fucking pretty mid. That game plays fun though. Like, have you played Lost World?
Not really.
You're missing out, man.
That was the one nobody played. Alright, fuck the stream.